Hello everybody, this is Roku Okami. I've got Laz in Discord with me, but he is muted to the stream. I'm only unmuting if he needs to say something and stuff because he's actually currently at work and stuff, but I've got a quick and easy button for that. But yep, we are getting ready to dive right in. Okay, that button mutes game sound as well. Did not realize it. So I'll have to... Yeah, we don't want that.
Have to reprogram.
Yeah, I'll just have to use the push button instead of the... Makes it a little bit harder because every time I push the dial, it's going to slightly turn your voice, either turn your volume up or down. Oh... But, well, today we are attempting to print ships again, but on a much smaller scale. And it seems like it should work. Izzy isn't freaking out on me, so things are looking pretty good for this. And so I'm standing here on the wall. It's only 11 by 17 printer wall, so it's not too shabby. And stuff, and it's not nowhere near as many inventories as that other one was. Oy, that was wee bit more on the colossal side. But we were also printing a cruiser, heavy cruiser sized ship. Even borderlining almost battleship in some degrees. But I've already got it in position, the starting pillar, all that good stuff. Ready to go. And everything. And I've got my command seat here for drawing back everything and stuff. So let's turn that on. Yes, we are printing a B60, as in the thumbnail over on YouTube and stuff, but this is a retrofitted B60. It does not have any atmospherics on it. Interior work's been done. It's got a few guns on it for basic defense to protect it while trying to get away. It is very baseline defense on it and everything. Some of the interior's been tweaked and everything, like some cryopods and stuff, just to make things a little bit better and stuff. All the atmospherics have been replaced with either hydrogen or ions, as you can see right here. The small ion there. We've got instead of an atmospheric that would normally be here, we've got another large hydrogen. And then the atmospherics that sit up here have been replaced with a large ion. But I still feel this ship would be able to handle atmosphere. Might come up, I don't know how the hydrogen might survive, but then we've also encased the hydrogen tanks so they're not exposed. That's one of the fatal flaws with its original design. One wrong shot and boom, you're really a sitting duck with it. With the original design and stuff, but yeah. Okay, got all that. Let me change my toolbar over to the heavy armor block. I want to come up here and quickly just smack this here. That will initiate everything. Oh my god. I thought I turned that off. Try that again. Damn, I'm as bad as some of the other people I've watched. Ugh, forgetting to turn that off when they're trying to do shit. Ugh, going through the administrative stuff. Deleting grids and everything and to try to keep the PCU down on the server. Ooh. Because we're already pushing 300 right now. We're just a little over 300,000. Okay, now we need to... I'm pretty sure that I should have turned my pistons on. Okay. Yes, they are on. Make sure that, yes, they are in negative mode. But we don't want to start retracting any of them just yet. So we just need to... Here goes nothing. Welders are on. And let's go see if they've started doing their magic up here. Okay. Oop, looks like they got to come back a tiny bit before they'll start welding some of it in yet. And we just do that here. Piston 1's already fully retracted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That pulls back all of piston number 2 now. And we should have... Yeah, some stuff has started getting welded already. Good, good, good. We just want to take our sweet time. I'm going to start retracting piston 3. One, 2. And we'll go and see. This is pretty much just a slow process of just slowly retracting each piston and letting blocks weld up as they can. Because there will be probably a few things that get missed on the front that we'll have to come back for. And stuff, which is unfortunately the one downside. I keep hitting the wrong button to get out of the seat. Oop, there we go. Whole ton just got welded up. Actually, doesn't look like it missed much. It will probably miss the piston head cap on the front of this cargo container. And I'm expecting it to miss some of these reinforced plates. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you can't hear me, mister.
That was because I had the link turned on, and it muted you on both my chat and I have I have a dual mix is what my system allows me to do. So I have two different chat sequences. I have audience and creator. And because I had it currently linked, so it meant it muted it on both. Yeah, well,
doing the whole Jeff Dunham skit of "Can you feel me now?"
Well, everybody can hear you at the moment.
Well, fine by me. Right now, all I'm doing is working with boxes. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I saw your
out
chat
what
message, and I'm like, oh shoot.
Yep,
Yeah.
but I have officially figured out what the battleship is going to be called. Because she is not getting the standard Lazarus designation. She's getting her own class designation. We're calling her the Nightmare. She's going to be a legitimate nightmare.
I should have set this chair control seat up forward more. But oh yeah,
probably should. Is it slowly printing away?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yep, I'm listening to her welding away at
Humming away.
everything. Yep. The main thing is you just gotta have patience with these things. Because they're
Well,
not
I'm
going
also just
to
hoping. I'm
weld
also just
fast.
hoping we get stuck in blocks.
Oh,
Because
looks
don't
like it.
forget, like our small ship printer, it used to continually get stuck in
Ooh, I almost killed
drill.
myself on the welders.
Yeah, don't fly into that.
I didn't.
That's
I
very
thought I
dangerous.
was in safe range, and I wasn't. But that's part
No,
of the
there's no such
reason.
thing as safe.
Part of the reason why a med bay is sitting right here.
Yeah, as you almost
Yeah.
get cooked again.
Ooh, okay. Let me fly up there, and I'm pretty sure that layer is done doing its thing.
You don't hear any more thudding and junking.
Yeah. The main thing is you gotta wait for the parts to transfer from your storage to each welder.
Yeah, it would
As
be
each
easier.
welder is requesting the parts.
See, it would be easier if the
It
storage
missed
room was
these little
directly at.
bits of armor right here,
Yeah, it would be
which
so
didn't
much easier
surprise
to
me.
be. Well, the thing is it would be easier to be printing if the printer was straight off of like our actual components chest. If it was straight off of the components chest, it would be way quicker. There'd be no issues.
Yeah, I figured some of these bits of armor would get missed towards the front.
If you got to weld a couple of pieces of armor here and there, it's not really too much of a loss.
Oh, those did get welded. Good. And they were in range. That get welded? Yeah, it did. Good.
On dish soap.
Yeah, just a few. I knew a few would get missed, but
Oh, I figured a couple would.
yeah.
Printers just suck in general unless you're in space. That's just how it goes.
Well, printers will miss stuff at the start, depending on how the ship is designed and everything. Unfortunately, it's just going to happen. I have learned that that is just one of the moderate fatal flaws.
Well, here soon enough, once you're out here with me, there won't be any worrying about it at all. Because nanobots.
Oh, yes. The nanobot repair system will make huge difference.
Well, it's not just a repair system, it's also a printer system in itself.
Yep.
So we won't have to worry about half of everything because it'll take care of it itself.
So I need to come back one more button to print the next layer. I keep hitting escape to get out of my chair.
Which, no matter what, we're going to need the nanobots to even think about printing the metal in the first place.
I knew this was not going to print the conveyor cap on the front of that container. Because by the time the container itself finally printed, the welders were way out of range of it.
It happens.
It looks like they were also out of range of the top one, too. The top cap. But right now, for the most part, everything should print just fine for a bit. And so that's one of the things I've learned watching a lot of videos on printers. And in space, we could just print a giant wall and that doesn't even have to move. And we can use a tug ship just to drag the hologram through just gently.
Slower, yeah.
Yep. Like the same way that we print the small ships.
Yep.
And stuff.
That's typically the standard printing method for space.
Yeah, because then you don't have to deal with the piston method here.
Yep. You just slowly pull back on whatever ship you're using to print.
Yep.
Although the only thing is that we won't be able to print the battleship like that.
No.
That will physically be impossible.
Yeah, that's where
Because
we
we
will
need to print two 101
definitely.
ships to pull her.
That is where we definitely need the nanobots for the ginormous crafts. They
Well,
are
she's going to be
it's.
called the Nightmare for a reason.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting to see if she's all done. Sending sparks everywhere. Look at the bridge is starting to come together. Yay!
Trust me, I'm even terrified of trying to build this battleship.
I won't
And I'm the one
lie.
that's designing.
Yeah, and my
Michael,
redesign of the
when you
Lazarus, I'm
really
gonna start over on. It just wasn't. I'm not feeling that
wasn't.
redesign of the 101.
Yep, because we already found out that the 101 is basically scrapped.
Uh, we'll see. We'll give her some tests here on the server now that we're in a regular
Well,
world that we can.
She should have her battery should be fully recharged by this point. If you put her into recharge mode.
Oh, I know where it's. I'm like, why are these ion thrusters turned on? And
Batteries.
nope, the batteries aren't built yet. They're clear at the back of the ship. They're drawing power through the platform.
Yeah, for the base.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, what on earth? Why are these things turned on? They shouldn't be.
Game said, too bad.
But pretty much I have to move it back block by block for just 5 pushes of the key and just let it build.
Oh, that's the best way for us to build them. It's the best way for us to build them.
Yep.
Can't complain about it.
But look at how much better it's going compared to the last attempt. The attempt of the last. Oh my god, it was missing so much. I really needed to be drawing it back like I'm doing right now. Just, oh my god. With 24 pistons, it would have been a nightmare setting up all the pistons on the control seat like this.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I also feel like the Laz is definitely not a ship to be printed down in any type of gravity anyway. She has to be printed in space.
Yeah. That's just a ship that when we design our ship printing system up in space, it will just make things so much easier.
Well, we won't have a ship printing system because we'll just have nanobots do it.
Well, I'm talking our nanobot ship printer bay because we'll have this just huge like ship dry dock area, you know,
everything.
Or ship construction yard.
Yep. Well, because at that point we can just design a cradle for that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I couldn't think of the word, but yeah, a cradle.
Oh yeah. Design a space cradle that's just for printing large grid shit for large scale ships.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will be the most effective way, because then we can literally line the sides of it with nanobots to do all the work.
Looks like it needs to come back one more push.
Meanwhile, we just ferry up parts. Because we're going to have to more than likely ferry parts up to it.
I'm hoping to just have a giant space station for everything this next time around.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not going to actually live on Mars. I forgot about that.
Nope, we're going to live in orbit of Mars. And we'll have pretty much one of these set up with AI blocks to transport ice back and forth.
Yep. But yeah, no, more than likely the space cradle on its own is going to need its own ship running parts back and forth.
Okay, now we're done with piston 4. Now we're on piston 5. Damn it. Now, only if I could stop pushing escape every time I want to jump out of the seat. There we go.
I will say this much: it's going to be awkward as all hell playing on PC again after a year. I'm not going to lie to you. Our first stream when I come back might not be Space Engineers. It's more than likely going to be something simple. We'll probably goof around, play a couple of different games.
Oh, yeah.
Play some Phasmo, play some Minecraft, probably a bit of League. Depending on what's going on. Because I know after my computer's set up, it's going to probably take 3 days to update everything. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't. Don't forget, I'm going to have freaking gigabit internet.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on fiber, so it shouldn't take long at all in all actuality. Especially considering the router will be right above our setups in the basement for the first year.
Looks like it may have missed that light, but it might still get it on the next as it moves back.
Might still be too in range. All right, you might want to mute me for a minute because I got to push this goalie.
Okay.
I don't want to annoy everybody.
Okay, you're muted to chat. Okay, did get the red lights. Huh? I queued that into the build planner. Why did it not pull it out? Did I hit shift? Oh, probably hit shift. Yeah, probably hit shift. Instead of just middle click. There we go. Get our light put on. Okay, now. The process, yes, would be a little bit faster if this was a solid wall of welders. No, it is not. It is definitely not worth all the lag and everything that Izzy would cause.
I think that this nanobot hopefully shouldn't cause Izzy to fuck up.
I hope not.
Well,
We will see. I've watched other people use nanobots with Izzy and no problems.
well, don't forget, our fleet of ships is a lot larger than 95% of most people.
Very true.
Our ships are in a class of their own.
Yeah. I won't lie. Our ships sit on a much larger scale.
Why do you think I said the battleship isn't even technically going to have it be classified as a battleship? It's just going to be classified as a paper.
From
That's the only way that you will be able to classify it, because if it shows up on the battlefield, you might as well kiss your ass goodbye.
Yep. Hey, Puke, how's it going, sir?
Oh, it's a puke?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, he's on the Twitch chat.
Haven't seen puke in a while.
Yeah, I'll bring you
He
back.
might be sitting up above. Nope, he's not sitting up above.
Okay, now we're ready for the next.
Hello, gentlemen. Sorry about that. I was in the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'll remute you because you're with a customer.
It's not supposed to.
Okay, now let's fly back over here and wait for it to stop flickering because we're now starting to get into a lot more stuff happening here. The antenna might be out of range when it needs to build, but that's not a big deal. That's why, so far, everything looks like it's printing up pretty good. Let's see, yep, the crew quarters look good. The similar, so far, everything seems to be printing fairly decently. This is definitely working so much better than that last attempt. Oh. Okay, next move. Keep hitting the wrong bloody button. One of these days I'll stop getting my F confused with everything else. My F key. Ooh, yeah, it looks like the antenna's just slightly out of range. That's not a big deal. We can easily fix that. Grab the rest of the components. And get them all welded up. Notice the game volume is kind of low. Bring that up a little bit. Ooh. Oh. Okay, next layer.
What's the total at right now? Should definitely be above 25, so. Are you kidding? Damn. Oh, those nubbies are they're not 8? I said that they're 8. I grabbed 2 more of them.
Let me quickly.
Scan up 2 more nubbies on there for me.
Oh, I can't. Oh.
Wait, I don't even think they're there.
I should have put those blocks in sooner. Put another.
I don't think the second order is going to jump up that high, but... Yeah, we might as well split it.
Yep. I really should have put those in sooner to get the fast forward parts of the engines built sooner, but I should have been paying attention to where extra blocks would be needed to get things to print correctly, but hey, it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will only have to build this front cap of the nacelles, which ain't too bad. Let's go weld up the other side real quick like.
Unfortunately, nowhere is going to have to do the national footage.
Yep, there.
Everywhere is practically dead in the water with that.
We still have salt around here.
Yeah, you guys don't use it much.
Well, we're about to get dumped on again.
Try again. Smack it again.
Then I gotta bring ice over to this puppy so I can... Oop, I see a block that I missed there. I thought I welded that up. Thanks to the moon changing position, I could see missing block, or not moon, sun, I can see the missing blocks a little bit easier. When it's dark, you can see them. So much easier, anything that's missing. Okay, now we're ready to print the next layer. Working on piston 7. I freaking did it again. Hit the wrong key. I'll just give this puppy some time because we're now starting to print some of the more crucial layers. Yeah, yep. Batteries are starting to print up. Nice thing is the batteries are actually recharging from the station. Oh, we're getting close to printing the jump drive. We've printed one of the hydrogen tanks so far. Okay. There we go. We see some of the stuff getting welded up. I forgot this thing actually has parachutes on it for emergency landings. It really needs another parachute like right here to be safe. The two there I don't think would be good enough, especially if the containers are loaded. It would just be dangling nose down.
Did Puke already redisappear?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything more besides boop.
He might have just been popping in to let us know that he's alive still. Because I'm not seeing him anywhere in Discord, so. He didn't sneak in. The nice thing is we can leave this wall up, too.
Oh, yeah.
Printing. We'll just have to disconnect it when Izzy is, Oh shoot, no we can't. Because the way that you have it hooked up to the base, we would have to pet the pillar in the floor underneath.
No, nice thing is because we're on a static grid and everything, if we absolutely had to, we can easily just cut one of these sections of pipe and we can always put it back.
There. Yeah, we would just cut one of those sections down here. That's it.
Push. Now it should be going to Welder Town. Oh yeah, tons of stuff are getting all welded up. Yep, and as soon as I load her up with ice so I can move her, then I'm going to re-extend everything out and load up the Okami's hologram.
The Okami pretty quick for it.
Button. 8.
Because you'll be in bed by the time I get home.
Oh, here's some blocks that got missed.
Mr. Gotta work first thing in the morning. Hello.
Yeah. Oh. But then at least I'm off work Monday, though, thank God. There we go. It will probably... Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah. That won't trigger until the tank starts printing, and that's why those sheets won't get printed. I can handle welding up some heavy armor plates. Okay, now...
21, 30. 30. Is that a blockbuster on the front of that? Oh my gee. Not gonna lie, I missed it. The only one left in the whole entire world.
On
Good one, man.
on what? Toys R Us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Toys R Us is. Well, Toys R Us is actually supposedly starting to make a comeback back to the U.S. again.
Really?
But it's only going to be in. It's only going to be in select locations.
Dude, if they had one here, I would be so happy. I'd be in there almost at least once a week.
Well, I'm pretty sure in Manhattan they'll have them.
Yeah, but Manhattan's like 12 hours from our 10 to 12 hours. Yes, it is practically the length of the drive from your house to here, just to get to frickin' Manhattan from here.
Jeez.
Let me see. I'll literally look right now.
Well, a lot of that comes down to because of traffic.
Even without traffic. Oh no, it's only about 7 hours. But let's put it this way: it's $20 below in full.
Oh, that don't freaking surprise me.
Yeah, it's about a 7-hour drive no matter which way you go. And that's technically, I wouldn't want to do it. I'll tell you that much. New York drivers, it's cray cray. Especially when the weather is not the greatest.
You have to have nerves of steel to ride in a New York taxi cab.
Well, not only
Is
that,
what I've heard.
I wouldn't even want to drive into like Manhattan or anything. If we were gonna go there, we'd end up taking like the Greyhound over there.
Yeah.
Driving in New York is impossible. New York City. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
got enough soda? Alright, how many? 3.
We're just about done.
3 to the zeros.
And then I get to look at the ship printer and see what it says has been missed. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only thing that looks like left is that rear Gatling gun.
Yep, just the Pepsi is the last one that I didn't get. Then the water on the bottom. 3.
Really? You're not going to weld that? Piston wall is fully retracted. Let me quickly weld up this that I know that needs welded. Oops, let me turn those welders off, so I don't weld myself.
109.20.
There we go. Welders are safe. Let's.
Hopefully that'll last a while. Oh, okay, stop. That's different. You're all set. Have a good one.
Oh, the welding wall's actually still in the Gatling turret's hitbox. I did not realize. I forget that they have such a large hitbox. So the whole hologram should have been forward by 1 block. Okay, well, we know it's going to be missing a Gatling turret. when I pull up this, but if that's the only block missing, we did excellent. PRO, the printer projector. Okay, it says I'm missing 1 Gatling turret and 1 armor block somewhere. Okay, now I just need to fly around her and look for that shiny white spot that is a missing armor block. As long as it's not missing doesn't cause issues with pressurizing, it's not a big deal. Seeing any glowy bits on the outer parts of the ship. My exterior. Okay, I'm not seeing anything missing on the outside. Okay. Okay, let's walk around in here. Gravity generator. All of the hollows. Really not seeing what is missing. Oh no, it says 1 Gatling turret and 1 armor block. Well, right now is like the best time to be able to see them because they're, you know, very glowy like that. And I am not seeing any glowy bits. I gotta cut these blocks back off that I used to get this area to start printing. Or otherwise I would have had to have welded up everything from here forward. don't have to tell me. This is really stumping me. Don't see. Because the area I would expect a potentially missing block would be up inside these thrusters. The hydrogen tanks are underneath these panels. I definitely know we can print smaller ships a lot easier. I just gotta pay attention and think through the whole printing process, because I didn't catch the nacelles as early as I should have at tying them in to get them to start printing sooner. But I only had to weld up the front blocks and thrusters. That was it. No, it wasn't bad at all. But jeez. Yeah. Damn it, I didn't mean to. There, okay. That is. Those blocks under there are all welded up. Okay, that piece is. I'm looking for areas that I know that I can't see all the blocking. Okay, that's a battery there. Way too much. Okay, that's battery. I think it's like 5 or 6. Okay, that block was welded up. Okay. Man, this is really perplexing. Yes, the missing armor block. It is going to probably drive me insane. Yep, and knowing my luck, the ship won't pressurize without it. Yeah. Even though all the interior blocks look good, all the exterior blocks look good. Okay. I'll have to... Yeah. Okay, everything's good there. Under that one. I'm just going through now and just popping blocks and seeing. You know, looking under them. Oh, that's straight to the outside, so... Yeah. Yeah. Oxygen tank. Okay, that door Power's good. It's one of those things that will drive me nuts. Ah. Well, if I could run into surfaces on all sides, okay. Nothing missing there. This is going to me nuts. Where are you, missing block? Oh, it could be in this area. Beneath the jump drive. Okay, nothing missing there. Okay, lady, I know my power's low. First time since I haven't been jumping in and out of a control seat. I've had to even listen to her hollering about anything. Because I've been just... While printing, I had everything easily. I was always recharging every time I sat down. Ooh. Okay, let's... Okay. Oh, I know where the missing armor block is.
Where? Oh, that back spot where you have it connected?
Right here. There's a half slab armor block right here. Right there, flickering. Yep, right there, flickering. Okay, the ship's good. Except for the Gatling gun, and I can put that on when I move it, and that front block when I move it. Oh, successful! Print! Oh, yay!
That's probably the most successful print we've ever had.
It is. Well, a lot of my small prints, I usually have no problems. You're the one that has problems using the small printer.
I don't know what it was that day. It could be also because I was in a rush. So I was trying to
Yeah, you're probably pulling your workhorse out too fast.
Yeah, because I was in a rush to try and get it done before I had to leave.
Yeah. Well, you were already frustrated because you had blown it up.
Yeah, which had never happened to me before. I swear, it never happened. I swear.
Ah, but it did.
Oh, one time on my PC, I'll never end up crashing another ship again. Especially after I get another 32 gigs of RAM that I just...
You gotta catch up to my 64, huh?
That's about it.
Hey, 64 isn't even that great. It's just, it does make things a lot nicer.
I don't know, I might just immediately pre-order a whole new set of RAM and just order a full 128 gig. Because our board can handle a full 128.
Yep.
So I might just say fuck it and order one.
I find it funny how our PCs are practically the same now.
They're the exact identical.
For the most part.
Identical. Yours just doesn't have the AIO like mine does.
Yeah. which is only because I've been too damn broke to get it.
Well, not only that, but your case is probably too small to fit.
Yeah, the only way I could do it is I'd have to put it at the front of my case.
Well, that's where mine's mounted.
Is in the front. Is the only way I could do an AIO.
Well, what we'll do is when you come up here, we'll look into getting you a case like mine.
Yeah, I want a new chassis anyway.
Yeah, we'll look into getting you a 4000D like I have. Because I'm not gonna lie, the 4000D is such a nice case. Very sleek, nice and sexy looking. You can still see everything inside with the 10% flat side. Plus, it's also got a slot for cable management on the one side. All the cables need to get in. Colorado, you have a modular, don't you?
Yes.
I was about to say, I remember you had a modular.
Yep. I have a 550 watt modular. That is way overkill. I went with what I could afford at the time. I was working on a very tight budget. And yeah. I was building mine when we got the last stimulus check. No. Yeah. I mean, I was stuck using a freaking 960 until I finally got my my 3060. Well, freaking Dan, he was supposed to send them and never sent me his 1080 founders. Yeah, she needs a 3060. Yep. I freaking love this machine. Well, the next upgrade to our processors, unfortunately, we'd have to get new motherboards because we have to switch to the new AM5 socket. Yeah. I won't lie, I was wanting to go to AM5 a while ago. I just and I would have if Cody hadn't left me hanging. Well, the others have come down now since the new ones just came out. Yeah, the 7000s are now getting to a good price now that the 9000 series came out. Because I won't lie, I want a 7800 3D. Because it is freaking insane. The only downside is I will definitely have to upgrade my power supply because it is a very power hungry CPU. That is the advantage to the new 9000s. They're not as power hungry as the 7000s were. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Going on with my
Oh,
computer. Is
of
your
course.
computer still good? Yeah, no, mine's good. It makes it easier for us to solve issues because at
Yeah.
that point our parts are interoperable. So
Yep.
that way, let's say something goes on my computer and we're trying to figure out what the hell when. Okay, it's called we start replacing parts in my computer from parts with your computer till eventually it kicks on, and then we're like, okay, that's
Okay.
what's wrong with it.
And then we know exactly what we need to order for yours.
Yep. Rather than having to sit there and troubleshoot for 3 weeks, being like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Or like when my computer went nuts, I had to just start replacing parts one at a time
Yep. Piece by piece.
until it finally started running right.
Yep. Well, I told you
I
initially it was a
first went through
CPU.
using the parts that I had on hand that I could replace with.
That's typically the best thing to do is replace what you can with what you have on hand first.
Because like I pulled out my old computer and pulled out its power supply and hooked it up just sitting
Yep,
outside of my chassis, and I'm like, okay.
that's typically the first thing you always test is power supply.
And then I'm like, okay, it's not the power supply because it's still doing what it was doing, shutting down just randomly.
Yeah, no, that's CPU because that's what Ashley's computer does. My old computer that has the 180 in it, the
It
1080 in
was
it, that's
kind
what
of
that
it.
does.
The CPU actually tests out fine. In my case, it was a combination of a bad set of RAM and my motherboard was
That
reaching
could
its
also be the issue on
limitation.
Ashley's computer, but either way, her computer is getting complete overhaul because then she'll actually be able to play everything with us if she chooses to.
Yeah.
But I know she's definitely going to be a major modded Minecrafter with us, so
Oh
that'll
yeah.
be fun to start playing again.
I just want to go back nice and easy because I am loaded. I mined up a wee bit more than I was planning on.
Because I'm not going to lie, having 3 people to play Minecraft wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Although my wife isn't allowed to really design anything. She doesn't build very pretty things to look at.
Yeah, I've
They're
gotten
very
pretty damn good. It will just
uncomplicated
probably,
stuff.
I'll be a little rusty at the start.
Well, yeah, we probably both will. I haven't played in a freaking year.
I haven't played since
What,
you
a
were
year?
out west.
Yeah, which is about a year.
Yeah, I know. I cannot
As of
believe it's.
May, it'll be a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's already been a damn year.
Yeah. I was supposed to be living with you back in August of last year.
Yeah, I know. Well, and then freaking Ashley was like, "Yeah, no, let's go and live with my mom, this, that, and above." And well, I told her that something didn't feel right about it too. Did she listen to me? Nope. As I try to tell everybody, when your gut gives you a feeling, you listen to that gut feeling.
Yeah.
They call it a gut feeling for a reason. Because before we even left, as soon as the U-Haul was all packed up, my stomach immediately, I just felt like I was going to be sick.
Yeah. I.
And that never happens. You know that.
Yeah, I won't even
Right
lie.
out of the blue.
I didn't know. I'm just like, something doesn't feel right.
Yep. No, and if your instincts are even like, nah, something isn't right about this, something definitely ain't right.
Yeah.
But Ashley wanted to believe in her mother, so as I always tell everybody, you live and you learn.
Oh, yeah.
You live and you learn. That's also why Ashley's mother is now disowned. Ashley disowned her after the funeral. Because I don't know if I ever told you what her mother pulled at the funeral in the wake.
Okay, there we go.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did tell you what her mother tried to pull at the
No, you
funeral.
didn't. You were going to and never got the chance to tell
Oh,
me. I
oh,
would
perfect
recommend.
time.
Well, we're live. I've got you live at the moment.
It doesn't really bother me if people know, because
Okay. I just wanted to
reality, it
make
just
sure that you
attributes to
knew.
well, it doesn't really matter because it attributes to how much of an asshole her mother really is.
I know I have absolutely no care for that woman at all.
Neither do I, especially after she threatened to shoot me when I was basically forced to sleep outside as it was.
Oh yeah, her plan was simple.
Me,
Her plan was very simple. She was just wanting to steal Gwen. She could have even cared less about Ashley.
No, she really did want to try, and she was trying to brainwash Ashley into her side.
Well, she also, I won't lie, her attitude and thought and the way she was treating you felt like the whole connections sort of thing, the way they treat men and stuff with that whole ordeal with, that family and stuff. The way the husband was forced to not even live at home. He was nothing more than just a moneymaker.
Yep, than just a cash donor. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep. That was all he was.
It's essentially how her mother wanted it to be with me, is just me doing nothing, not allowed to see the baby or anything, just paying them out.
Yep, just paying them money nonstop. Pretty much handing your entire paycheck to them.
So to get back to Ashley's grandfather's funeral, so at the wake, because one of his final wishes was to be buried with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was cremated, and he had her and her ashes in the room in his bedroom. So she was supposed to be put with him upon burial, but her mother tried to absolutely flip out and fight it. She literally freaked out on the staff of the funeral.
If it's written in a will, there's nothing she can do.
It wasn't even written in the will. It was literally his final wishes. So technically, yes, it would have been part of the will.
And stuff, and especially if it was documented by the hospital.
I don't think it was documented by the hospital. I'm pretty sure that was signed from the lawyer who notarized his will. So,
some energy
if anything,
drink.
even more legally than anything else.
And anyway, the overseer of the will, whoever he designated as the will's overseer, has all the power.
That would have been the lawyer. That was the lawyer, Kevin. The same one that took care of Ashley's case when she got hit by the car.
Yep.
Same guy took care of all of that.
Not my favorite Venom. I will definitely
Which one?
say
Mango?
that. No, Fruit Punch.
Yeah, no, I've never been a fan of the Fruit Punch one. Prefer the Mango.
Yep, Mango is my favorite. But I bought the last 3 mangoes yesterday, and I chugged one this morning since I had only an hour and a half sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to replace it. Because I bought specifically a certain amount and stuff, because I've got 2 of them saved up to put back for Monday.
Yep, you're going to need them.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going pretty much
the
all
best
day.
best part, when I get off work at 2 tomorrow, I don't have to be back until Tuesday at 2. So technically, I have 2 days off.
Oh, wait, you don't have to be in. Yeah, no, you get off at 2 tomorrow.
Yep.
That's right, yeah.
And I don't go back in until Tuesday evening shift.
Yep.
And that means I have technically 48 hours between my shifts.
I wouldn't stay up for the full 48, but
oh no,
we're definitely gonna push it Monday.
Yep, Monday and hopefully and tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening we can
evening,
do a nice
we'll
late
probably
night
push it.
stream.
Yeah, we'll probably push it till about 3, 4 a.m. my time.
Because our next major project is ice harvesting. On a larger scale.
Yeah, no, tomorrow night we'll probably try and push it.
Now we have a way to transport a large amount of ice. Right here in front of me, a B60 that has been retrofitted with
Damn, it's already 8 o'clock, bro?
Yeah, it's going on 7 for me.
Oh my jeez.
I go to bed in 2 hours. And I will pass out. I tried to pass out before earlier. I won't lie, the stream almost didn't happen. I won't lie, I was trying to pass out. Okay. The only downside is this thing's going to produce it will produce its own hydrogen. It's just going to be...
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's see.
Windshield washer fluid?
Wow, the hell is it at 84% already? That don't look right. Unless this thing's got a lot more... No, it's not at 84%. I'm looking at the hydrogen tanks right there. Oh, I know why, because it's also picking up the base's hydrogen tanks.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Oh, you're just trying to chew on the corner of the desk. I don't care. You can do that. You're not going to do anything to the desk.
All I gotta say is they're definitely not to chew on the fucking desks in the basement.
Well, she ain't gonna do really any damage to it. She's over here rubbing her jaw on it.
Well, then again, the ones that Ashley and me have ordered are basically all metal anyway, so
yeah, well,
she probably hurt herself anyway on it before she did any damage.
You are so silly at times, Miss Echo.
Don't you know that's just cover for her insanity?
Med station's working nicely. Oh, quite happy with this ship. Okay, I need a control panel. There we go. Of course, it's gonna be a pain in my ass. Because this ship's hydrogen tanks are gonna be confused with the main grid's hydrogen tanks. I gotta look for... Oh yeah, they're the B60 ones are gonna be hidden. There they are.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say you hit all of that before.
Oh shit, there's a ton. Here they are. 3% is where we're at. Hydrogen tank A and B. So they do have a somewhat unique label.
That's not even enough to get her up to the tower to start refilling.
Yeah, because I'm not even going to try completely relying on the ions.
With what she's got in her right now, she wouldn't do it. You need at least to drop one. I'm assuming you already dropped a load of ice. So.
Oh, yeah, it's right here in the huge freaking load of ice.
Yeah, just gotta give her time then to
fill up the tank. Transfer. Give me I need an inventory panel. There we go. Ice. And here, and then I need to do WR Warhorse. Large cargo container. Now I need to see.
I'm not gonna lie, Roku. I hate to do this to you, but when you move out here with me, all I have to say is you better be ready to start playing Rust.
There we go. That was quick and easy. She's got just a little
We're gonna
under.
play Rod.
All of her generators are packed full of ice already. Because unfortunately enough, Izzy is still affecting this system because the system's connected to the main grid at the moment.
Oh, jeez.
So Izzy automatically yoinked ice and filled up all the generators in here.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. We just need to... And the only way I'd even begin to consider is figuring out spots to slap a couple more large ions on here to even begin to attempt to move her.
Yeah.
And
So
stuff.
at that point, just slap them all over the outside of the body, and then once she gets docked up to the tower, you can honestly just remove them all.
Yep.
Because then she'd be filled up on hydrogen.
I'm going to put these tanks onto stockpile.
Because I'm pretty sure if you throw four large downward ions on her, she'd be fine.
Yeah, the B60 tanks is specifically labeled B60. Because that's why you got to be so careful with groups.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they're not specifically labeled, you could trigger multiple groups that share the same name.
Yeah.
That are connected to the same grid. That's why if we were to print another one of these, we would have to rename part of the groups. Yeah. So that the groups would not interfere with each other. And I'm going to turn the hydrogen thrusters off at the moment.
That way they have an easier time loading.
Well, it just means what tiny bit of hydrogen fuel that is being used from them running isn't getting wasted.
Yeah.
And stuff, because it does use a tiny bit, but it's very minuscule. And right now, I want every drop possible going into the tank.
Yeah. Anything to get her off the ground sooner.
Yeah. Well, as soon as she gets to about a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and cut her free. And bring her down to the deck. And actually land her. But before that, I need to throw 200 uranium in her.
Like whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was supposed to be 6.
No.
Next to it, the smaller bottle is.
People just can't fucking read, dude.
I get.
Good. What the? Oh, that's formula.
With 400 uranium, pal. We still got 15,000 uranium yet, so we're really good there.
For now.
Mm-hmm. After I break the ship free from the base, I'm actually going to try to find a spot to put an Izzy on it.
Sensitive, unscented.
Because I kind of like having Izzy on everything nowadays. There we go.
It's the unscented ones, correct?
That should get our little reactors up here firing.
Yeah, we may be all out of those littler ones right now. Because this is pretty much all the wipes other than those two. Unless it's meant to be these ones, because these are the fragrance-free Simply Clean. Sure. They've changed the packaging on a lot of stuff recently, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's actually what it's meant to be. No?
There we go. Both of the reactors have...
How much did it
Yep.
do?
It pulled it into them finally.
Oh, 54 now.
I like, though, how I can check the hydrogen level just by coming down here and looking at this.
Yeah, this is the only one that we
floor
have
panel.
Besides the Huggies. Yeah.
Oh.
The only other one that we have in the 56 count.
Completed crew quarters.
These guys.
Bed, couch.
Not the Huggies.
Little coffee area, microwave, and sink. And then our uniform racks, armor racks and stuff, suit racks.
Yeah, that would be this.
Then we
That
have
right here, the one.
more suit racks here. This railing is probably going to come out, and this railing to put
Yeah.
both of the
Oh,
Izzy
wait,
managers on here.
Right here. They're buried all the way in the back. The regular. Yeah,
That
the regular.
seems to be about the best place to slap them. That's about the only place I have left.
Substitute for them. In reality, it's better to buy that than to pay
Because I'd
for
have to otherwise redesign this room.
the weight.
Take out the glass there and put the Izzy
So those
blocks
guys
there.
are going to be either in the candy aisle, or they'll be up here in the checkout area.
And then I just want to
More
rip
than
out
likely
these and
we're all
move this up to here.
Yeah, no, we're basically all out of candy right now because Valentine's
actually
Day was
kinda
yesterday.
tempting.
So it's going to be probably a week before we're even restocked on candy. Not a problem, man.
I'm going to go turn that projector off. No, I'm wasting oxygen, but this ship's oxygen tanks are already completely at capacity. Turn the projector off. Oh yeah, turn the pistons off too. That will help reduce any more issues.
What's that? That would be aisle 21 technically. Yes.
Okay, HY, hydrogen tanks. Oh, that's hydrogen thrusters. I already went too far. A and B, we're at 7.5%. Just about ready to cut her free. And then set her down. Weld up the half block that sits there. And weld up the rear Gatling turret that sits right here, and then she is complete. I am so happy. And then we just gotta print our shuttlecraft. That way we have an easy way to get up to the space station. Even though I won't lie, the shuttle pod, at some point I need to convert this pod because it's still a respawn. Still says it's a respawn pod. And luckily enough, I don't have remove respawn ships enabled, or otherwise this ship would have already disappeared a long time ago. Because a lot of servers have that enabled, so your respawn pod will only be there until you log out. Once you've logged out, it will disappear. And then if you haven't built a survival kit off of the pod, you gotta start pretty much completely over.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a way to convert these into regular ships, and that is by just slapping a merge block somewhere on it and merging it to shoot. You can merge it just to a grid sticking out of the ground here. It don't matter.
As long as it's
and what that will do is change it from a respawn pod to a actual grid.
Yeah.
And it will no longer be classified as a respawn pod. I've seen a lot of people do that right away in the very beginning when they start with the space pod start. Which I can't believe this is where we started and this is where we are now. And this ain't even counting the space station up there.
Well, don't forget, we are pretty freaking good at the game already, so.
Yeah, and you gotta think, I only just started playing this game in the middle of December.
Well, and a lot of the stuff for the game is even new for me still, so I'm still figuring out stuff again.
And
Which is nice.
I think I learned pretty damn quick.
Yeah, you learned a lot of it really damn quick.
And I'm getting a lot better at my designs.
Yeah, that's usually the one thing that takes the longest to get in. Is,
Yeah.
Figuring out designing.
Yeah, especially figuring out your own style of design. Because you don't want to be like everybody else. You don't want to copy other people.
Yep. You can take ideas from ships and use them, but
Yeah, I'm
not the most.
I won't lie, I'm a big fan of a cleaner looking armor, a smoother armor than
Kind of like how the
than the really
well,
than the insanely greebled armor.
kind of like
I
how you
like
basically
I like
follow the
greebling. I like
design.
greeble, don't get me wrong, but I do like
There's a limit.
a cleaner look.
Yeah, there's a limit to how much is acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Atrix was perfect. Not too much going on,
Yeah.
but not enough to like completely be like, okay, this is
I won't lie,
ugly.
I am not completely happy with this ship though.
Which one? The B60?
No, the stable.
Trust me, I'm gonna try and redesign something hopefully eventually for that.
Oh, I need to get more steel plates. I'm repairing the damaged spot on it at the moment. Oh. God, why do I have gravity components? Oh yeah, because I built the gravity generator on the space station. And I think I accidentally double grabbed when I was doing it. Okay, now I just need to fly over to the other side and make sure that that's set up, that looks the same. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That is not how I did it. Oh, God, there was a whole turret there. That got... Yeah, I smashed into the turret and it exploded, doing all the damage to the ship. That would do it. I need interior plates. That would explain the collateral damage. How much stuff took damage there.
Just be glad it wasn't a hydrogen tank that happened to be like boom.
Oh, don't get me started there.
Probably the whole back half of the ship would be missing.
Because well, you blew up the hydrogen tank on your workhorse and took out a good chunk of the hangar on here. But thank goodness the small grid, the small grids aren't quite as...
I didn't hit the hangar on at all. I hit the front end when I fucking hit it. I smacked the front end with the ass end of my workhorse.
Oh.
I only ended up taking out like 2 blocks. That was it. Place candle, lavender.
I think that is in... Which one is it? Yeah, salt cannon.
There's the lavender cup. But yeah, no, I'll probably end up working on a complete redesign for that thing. At some point.
Salt cannon.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a big fan of how the stable looks either, really. Like,
yeah.
it looks better than the turtle did, but
hey, the turtle looked so much better after I went through and reworked it.
It definitely looked better, but
see, I think I like the turtle's design better with the underslung hangar bay.
See, I don't like that. I feel like that's too much of an issue, especially with how close you had it to the nacelle.
Yeah, the nacelles need to be brought up for that style. There we go. There. Now the stable's repaired. Oh.
Yay.
I feel better. But I won't lie, the stable after I changed it from being long, thin to this style is much better.
I don't know.
I
Personally,
learned on larger ships you don't want cockpits at the front. They need to be more
you
center
want-
mass
Yeah.
and stuff. Either at the bottom. Now, smaller ships like the B-60, perfectly fine being at the front. Or the
Oh yeah.
or shuttles and stuff.
If it's
Small
not gonna be over
shuttles.
if I remember what I heard was 30 blocks long is typically good for to have the cockpit still in the front, but anything after that you want to move it towards the middle.
And stuff, because that you can't see behind the ship when you're sitting in the cockpit. That became a major issue with the initial design, and then I'm like, yep, we got to cut that off. Yes, we lost 3 hydrogen tanks, but we still have 6 on here, and that's still more than plenty. We're not entering atmosphere with her, so we're good. And then we also upgraded to a large reactor in her to be safe.
Yeah, rather than just
because we were having some power issues.
Tiny bit.
Overpowered drawing, kind of like what we're now having with the
Laz.
Yeah.
101.
Yep.
Well,
I cannot believe you drained the batteries completely just leaving the moon's gravity. That one just shocked me. And the batteries had to have been fully charged because it's got 6. Yep. It has 6 bloody reactors on it.
And they were all full.
And they all had plenty of uranium in them. Because I know I put a ton of uranium in that damn thing.
I know I wasn't in recharge mode, so that's not the issue.
No, because the batteries wouldn't have been drained if they were in recharge.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how these tanks are. I'm pretty sure I can cut her free and move her now.
You should be good. Been about a good 15-20 minutes.
Oh, we're up to 13%. So, yep, I can move her.
That should be enough to dock her up to the tower.
Let me first get my workhorse off of it.
Ah! Loud noises. Ooh. What, you going to break? All right. Double cheese. All right. Didn't take long.
I didn't even have to look to back up and dock. I never have. I don't ever hardly have to with the workhorse, especially if yours is in here. I just line myself by height and everything up with you. With your workhorse, and then it's just back her straight up. Click. Oh. We definitely got the hangar bay size. This size is like perfect. It could be 1 block narrower on each side. And still have plenty of space. That's the width could be just a tiny bit narrower, but other than that, the length I wouldn't want any shorter, because we have no concern of accidentally hitting each other's ships when docking.
Yeah.
And that's why it's crucial to have
Have a good one.
this center stripe on the doors, because then you know the center point of the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it so easy to when swooping in sideways.
Yeah. No, let me redesign one, and we'll see how my design looks for one.
Now that you shouldn't have too hard of a time designing on Xbox.
No, it won't be too bad.
Yeah,
The
it
only
wouldn't
thing
be.
that I would like though is those bay doors to be like 1 block wider open.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is you have to use a piston to make that happen.
Yeah, which is so stupid.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't have 4x4.
I don't understand why they don't have 3 long.
4x4 and 5x5.
They should at least have. We have the 2, and they should have at least a 3. And I would love it if they also had a 4.
Well, they should give us a 2, a 3, a 4, and then a 5.
Just wait till we can get modded going.
Mm-hmm.
We will have so many other options. I mean, there's other hangar doors. There's different hangar doors that we could use. Gee.
Yeah,
I think
but
they're under the word gates. Yeah, because we could use small. Here it is. We have this one.
I'm waiting for it to show up
this
on
is
screen. But don't forget I'm delayed.
Small one, and that's a small one. So this is the first one I pulled up is the bigger one, but it's still not very. I don't think a workhorse would fit through it though.
I'll be able to tell you once it comes up on screen.
I can tell real quick. Nope. Workhorse is 3 blocks wide, and this ain't quite 3 blocks wide. The opening, and it's only 2 blocks tall.
So we're gonna have to look for some hangar door mods.
Yep.
Because I'm not building a mining hauler until I get some wider doors.
Yeah, doors that open bigger that we don't need to use pistons to make work.
Yeah, no, because personally, I can't do no little fucking 4-block gap like that. That's too tight.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is one miscalculation and boom.
Yep. Hop in here. I need to turn the hydrogen thrusters back on. Turn stockpile off.
Oh yeah, no, those gates wouldn't work at all.
No, they
and even though I don't have access to gates on the console. Console doesn't have gates.
That's weird. It should. It's part of the...
no, they're considered structure blocks. That's why.
It's part of the Frozen DLC. Whatever that one was called, I can't remember.
Yeah, no, they're... Yeah, but don't forget, I have radial menus.
Yeah, I know. Your radial menus freaking suck.
And they have gates all underneath structural.
I always got to remember, with the B60, it's best to exit through the rear. Exit. Okay. She is now completely floating in midair on her own.
Hey, now hurry up and get her up, docked up, so that way she doesn't burn through what bit of hydrogen she has.
I just want to set her down for now.
Oh yeah, you've already...
I just want to get her sitting on the ground.
She's still reading the face's hydrogen level, not her own.
Well,
hello.
No, she should be reading her own now once I get inside. Because she is completely cut free from the base. Yeah, 17% is where we're at. Oh, I forgot. Info. I need to convert to ship.
Have a good one.
And just bring her straight down here to the end of the pad. Ooh. And then just bring her down. She's got landing gears.
One of the few ships that does.
Yeah.
That you design.
Well, that's because the landing gears were designed into her to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Why does she... Oh, I know why she keeps depressurizing in the front. That block missing.
Oh.
I'm like, why am I depressurized? She is landed for... No, I need block pallet 5. The half slab. And then I need to go like that. There. Now the cockpit. Yep, I can see it pressurizing from in here. Oh, then we need to fly back here. Gee, Gatling turret.
Need a bag.
Go grab the... Oh, I keep forgetting
33.
that we have all these... I'm still not used to these being right here in the runway, even after building the L101. There we go. Now, she looks so beaten up for being a brand new ship, man. I think some corrections need to be done to this, like that. Boom.
You're all set. Have a good one.
Now she looks like a brand new ship. Put the clean armor skin on the whole thing. Yeah, that looks so much better. Feels so weird using a in-game ship and having to print it since we can't find an economy station anywhere to actually start being able to do any of the economy.
Yeah, it'd be nice to find one already.
Oh yeah, it would be. There we go. The B60 is actually 100% built. And now I get to tear up half of the interior. After I turn the hydrogen thrusters off, the ion thrusters off, and put the tanks on stockpile. Because I'm going to redo some of this. That's what happens when you have second thoughts on everything you're doing.
Uh-oh.
It's only some of the cosmetics. It's so I can fit Izzy's in here. The Izzy systems, you know. Because I want the cargo containers on this ship. Oh. I gotta...
You know, Sporn will be right next to you.
Damn it. If I put regular Izzy on here, it will make the cargo containers protected.
Yeah, they're back here. They're about $3.
No, that would work because then we will have to manually transfer.
You want to go and wait for them, yeah.
We just won't have Izzy on the other ship, and that way this Izzy system, on when it docks to the ice base, will automatically just yoink all the ice out of the base. Yes, we want the Izzy's on here.
1335.
Okay, first things first, I want to redesign my cockpit consoles. First thing, I want to steal the white. That, I won't lie, would be half tempting to just
What's that? Have a good one.
change that block out. So I can put that there. But I'm going to put it there instead.
No, I cannot take a picture. It has to be physical. Together?
Yeah, G. Programmable block. And surprisingly enough, we
Just
need
3 items.
2 of these.
That's her.
One right there.
Comes
and
up to
one right there.
53.65.
Let's see.
60.
Make sure. Oop, I queued up 3. Got it. Got it. I didn't hear it make its noise.
Yeah, but it's not really worth it because it'll. If you have like a brand new S22, it'll give you like $100 for it, even though it's like a $1,600 phone. It's not worth it at all. Oh, they extreme lowball you. That's not even a lowball. That's highway robbery. What they try to do to you. Plus, you need an ID for it too. So, pop comes up to 369 total.
There we go. Let's begin with the first Izzy script. Edit. Browse scripts. And check code. Successful.
Hopefully, Izzy
Hit
won't
OK.
freak out with the amount of nanobots we're gonna have running as well.
Well, I'm hoping also, since when we have everything set to its own dedicated server,
5.
things will be better. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
212.
Excellent.
Alright, thank
Okay.
you.
Have a good one.
Edit. Browse scripts. And then Izzy Refueling Manager. Check code. Yep. Hit OK.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you're always supposed to carry your ID with you, no matter what you're doing. Driving, walking. I just swore you're always supposed to have one with you.
You don't have to.
At least that's how I was raised, is you always carry an ID with you just in case.
Now, driving, yes, you have to have your driver's license on you, period.
Well, even when you're like out walking about, typically it stays in your wallet, and if you're going shopping, it should be with you.
Yep.
Even if you're catching a bus or what.
Okay, I need to hit
It's
K.
common sense to have an ID with you. Especially if you know you're going to buy a lighter. Like,
There
come
we
on.
go.
That's just common sense.
Hey, we're up to 20% fuel. Yay.
Go plug her into the docking tower. Where she belongs.
I'm pretty sure she would make it now.
Oh, she definitely should make it. Because you got to park her on the opposite side of the stable.
Okay, let's go up here. K, PRO to projector.
She definitely ain't going up to space yet.
Need to turn projector back on. Blueprints. Scroll down through everything that we've been making. I need to get rid of some things like that. Like the large ion miner blueprint from our other series. Yeah, I'm never planning on using that ship again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got to do some adjustments to that hologram. Man, she's so tiny. The Okami 101.
Ashley just texted me being like she's not very hungry, and I'm like, watch, when I get home you'll be hungry as shit.
BRO. Okay. Oh, let's see here. That would be, I think, pitch. This is where I really wish I had you here right now.
Oh, so that way I could tell you what's what.
Yeah, it makes it hard. I can somewhat see it if I turn these on and now reverse them. Shoot out the piston.
Well, couldn't you just fully extend them out?
That's what I'm doing.
Do it that way?
That way I can see the
Damn, you're doing it
hologram.
very slowly. They're
Because
moving very slow.
nope, they're done now.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fully extended. The pistons are fully extended. Remember, there's only 9 of them.
Need to back it off.
Where before it took 24 of them to get all the way down here where the other ship is sitting. I am never doing a piston printer that size again. Okay, now I can see it.
You're all set, brother. Have a good one.
PR.
Yeah, no, you pulled all the pistons towards you instead of pushing them out.
I meant to push them. I did push them out. Yeah, when I printed, I pulled.
Yeah. All of them are pulled all the way in. You only extended one piston out.
Okay, that's the direction I need. Ooh, I think I actually got it right side up. Yep,
There you
I
go.
got her right side up. Now I just need to center her up and bring her down some. Okay.
Cheapest lighter that we're going to have is about $3. Yep, that's first single bic nowadays. And I'm also going to need an ID for it. Have a good one. Just that, brother. 10-12.
Oop, off by 1 block being centered. Just need to go back the other direction. Okay, PRO projector.
You're all set, man. Have a good one.
There we go. Now it's centered. We can actually bring it back here a little ways.
Have a good one.
Now let's see the height. Whoa, no way. No way.
Huh?
I did it perfect. On the first try, the height.
Nice.
Now I just need to go through and do all the fun stuff to all the pistons, which that is very easy. PRI, printer. Oh,
Slowly adjust.
PRI. Printer pistons. I have to go in here and change the maximum distance back to 10 on all of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can start retracting until I get it in range to be able to print.
Yep.
Oop, wrong button. F. And I know I need to bring back the first piston all the way. Oh, I need to also reverse the pistons too. So it can retract. Ooh. Okay, whatever distance that piston's at actually is where it needs to stay at. Okay. PIS piston 1. It's currently at 1.4, so 1.5. Okay. I need to retract piston 1 by 1 button push.
Added all the questions. Hello? Did it not connect to the proper headphone? No, it's connected.
Oops. Bam.
There we go. Now I can hear you. You weren't talking, that's why.
Oh. Well, I'm about to start printing the Okami right now.
Yay. Hello.
All I gotta do is turn on the welders.
10 o'clock. About an hour and 15. I wish.
What?
I wish. I wish. I'd love to be going home right now.
You wish. Okay. 1.
It's been going by pretty quick as it is, so. It's a Saturday. They usually don't last
3,
long.
4, 5.
All the Valentine's stuff, I believe, is currently either 25 or 50% off. I'm not sure. I think candy's 25% off. All decor and everything else is 50, I believe. I'm not 100% positive. Yeah, I believe it's 25% off current right now. Yeah, all Valentine's is 25% off currently.
Okay, so
Next Friday it'll drop down.
$1.50.
Yeah, they're $1.50 a piece. So they end up being like $115, $130 with the 25%. I think they're one. Yeah, 110, 115, something in there. Yeah, I don't have one on me either. I'm just quick mathing out of my head and trying to go off of what somebody had earlier. Not a problem.
And then I get to fill this puppy with ice next. Ay, 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 ay.
Pretty good. How are you? 75?
Oh. Oops. Jumped up. Went into the wrong thing here.
6750. $67.50. Uh, 50, 65, 68. $0.50. Have a good one, man. Do you know how much easier it would be for you to print that chip if I was there too right now? You wouldn't have to be getting up.
At the moment, I'm not too worried. I just sit here and give it a few seconds because it's only printing the front end, which isn't a whole very big section. You know?
Well, even then, when you were printing the B60, if I was on, it would be so much easier because I could just literally sit at the other half of the ship, plop down a couch on the side of the platform and be like, all right, it's done welding.
Yeah.
Pull her back. Pull her back again. That's always the easiest way to do it, though, is to have two people on. Thankfully, once we start playing modded, we won't need to worry about really watching our ship print because the nanobots will take care of all of it.
Oh, yeah. I just watched a guy print a massive battleship earlier.
How big?
I
But don't
mean,
forget, our battleship's gonna be like twice the size of the Laz of the
yeah,
101.
this thing was huge and not really battleship. It's more, it's
Was
a
it a Destiny
carrier.
size?
It's a
Was it
carrier.
Destiny size?
And then he discovered that his ship is so heavy, his jump drives, he can only go 400 kilometers.
Poor man.
Oh,
Barely can go
no.
anywhere.
No, it was worse than that. Because he only has 2 jump drives on it.
No ship that large, you need to put like 36 on. The way I plan on designing our battleship is she's going to have 16 on either side, probably, for a total of 32. 16 port and 16 stern, or starboard. She's going to be pretty loaded.
One thing, this thing not taking long to print. She's so small.
I hate these damn things. It's just how the plastic is on them. Well, no, because they crunch down like that. Yeah. I don't know why they chose to authors. Oh, is that one? I never noticed it, but 1913. Would you like 2 bags? Just the one. And you're all set, man. Have a great rest of your night. So far, it looks like it's printing without any issues.
Mm-hmm. Now is where I have to keep getting up and checking on her and everything, because now she's welding in a lot more internal components and stuff now.
Yeah. I'm so not looking forward to designing the battleship with how massive it's going to be.
And stuff.
But thankfully, I'll be able to design it with all the mods and everything that we're using right then and there. Because I'm not going to lie, having to redesign it with all the mods in mind is not. Oh, God. Cold? What? I wish. I wish. I really do wish, bro. I would not mind shutting down the shop store right now. But it's not up to me, because otherwise I'd be out of a job and you probably would be too. Because they'd more than likely fire us both. Alright. I'm going to go to the bathroom, then I will go to break. I don't have to worry because I got my own key. Alright, I'm muting and deafening for a bit.
Yeah, that was a pretty big slice just then. It just got welded in. Ooh. Can't believe in one stream we're printing not 1 but 2 ships. Just flying around, listening for all the welders to be done. The clinks of the welders to stop. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't believe I keep doing that. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. It missed the antenna. That's still welding a ton of stuff up yet. Yeah, these layers, I gotta give it a lot of time. Okay, that one's done. Now we're on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why didn't you weld up that thruster? Weld myself. Why don't I? Let's just come here. Let's just bring it back by 1 and see if that will. There it goes. Now it's starting to weld up these other ions. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dang it. Hit F. Thank you. It's got a lot of components that it's working through on the inside because this thing is very compact. Surprisingly, it does not have very many conveyors in this ship's design. stuff. It just, the compactness of the interior on these is insane. At least on this ship. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just busy listening for any more parts being clanged together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, there's some lag spikes from all those bits getting welded up. I wish I had the mod that got rid of these rivet parts. So you have clean armor. We're almost done with her. Because I think it just welded up like some of the big thrusters at the back with that last build. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it again. F. And this should be literally the last. Yeah. If I look at the, let's look at the projector now, because she should be done. And this one should say everything's done. PRO. Complete. 100% complete. There we go. Yes. Now we can hop back in here and finish retracting the pistons. And F, baby. Come up here, turn the welders off, turn the pistons off, turn the projector off. Oh, there, the game now no longer laggy. Whew. Having all of that on, it was like, ugh. The only thing I did forget with this ship when I was designing her was I didn't put lights in. I forgot to stick some lights up in the ceilings and stuff. I think I did on the creative server. I just didn't re-blueprint it because I think I stuck a light there, a light right there, and I think a light right here, and another one right here or something like that. I'll go grab some construction components real quick right outside here. Just boink. There we go. Quickly fix that issue. A. Now, G-L-I-G-H-T, lights. Okay. Pretty sure I stuck one right there, like that. To light up back there. Then stuck one. I gotta be out of the block. To light up there. Okay, it's gotta be there. I think the other one was right there. There we go. Now she's not quite so dark in here. Ooh. But we have a very, very tight engineering bay. We've got 4 small cargo containers. I know it's surprising that she has 4 small reactors on her for how tiny she is, but that is because of that puppy right back there. I want to be able to recharge that thing as quickly as possible. But you can see oxygen tanks are stashed in the floor to compensate for where conveyors would normally be. Same with all the H2 generators are tucked in all over the place. Batteries are tucked in to little gaps and everything. The ship is like solid. It's on the level of being a little bit cray-cray on the solid side. But, yeah. Now we just need to give her some hydrogen. Or I should say get her some ice. For which there's a ton of ice on this puppy. Let's quickly go somewhere to empty out my inventory. Like so. And then we can just fly up here and grab some ice. Do, 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 do. Boom. And she's starting to fill up. And she's got one large hydrogen tank, maybe 2, tucked in, and then a whole ton of small ones. If I remember right. On her. It's either 1 or 2, I cannot remember. But this is a very basic shuttle. Nothing fancy, no fancy interiors or crew quarters or anything. We just have cryopods. 2 of them. This is a 2-man ship. No, there are 3 seats. It's only actually a 2-man. Unless one person doesn't want to log out in the safety of a cryopod. Because, unfortunately, this ship does not have a med bay or a survival kit on it. So you're not going to be able to respawn on it. Which is, it's pretty much its greatest weakness. Won't lie, I should have probably... that's a T-junction, so I can't replace that. I could have put a cryo... or a med kit, like, right here between these two. And so, because we don't really need access back all the way to the back, or to these, as long as we can access these ports. So I'll see what Laz thinks about just dropping a survival kit right here. Oh, I'd have to move the light up to here, though. I kind of like having the ability to walk clear through here, though. The only other option is to sacrifice a cargo container. And I really don't want to sacrifice a cargo container. I don't think I can because I think they're linking a lot of the systems. Stuff. Only place I could probably sacrifice right here, maybe.
What you talking about? Dropping in that kit?
The one thing the ship is missing is a survival kit.
Yeah, I know. I just heard you talking about it. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't... When designing, I was working on very tight space because I was trying to keep everything very compact.
Welcome to getting older, my friend.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm off the break.
Okay.
Be careful.
Remember,
Be
don't
back
have
in
a
30.
whole lot of ions holding her up. So let's get some more ice in her, just to be safe.
Camera's ready.
Oops, I want this.
Now I apologize to anybody who's listening because I am now out. Well, I'm walking to the car,
Yeah.
as I usually do when I have the car for break. I go out to the car. Plus, I gotta move it anyway.
Ugh, it's so hard to tell what is what on this ship.
Cool. Well, fuck. Had to be rain snow mix earlier. The car is literally covered in a thin layer of ice. Just thick enough to be annoying.
Info. Oh, I didn't have to convert it.
Also, is there a way for you to check on YouTube who's all viewing your stream?
I'd have to pull up the YouTube system.
Because I've been noticing that we have 2 viewers over here on YouTube. I don't know who the second viewer is. They haven't said anything in chat the whole time, so I'm just kind of curious of who it is.
Percent. Let's do thrusters off, and that to stockpile. I don't have any uranium in her yet to power the reactor, so gotta wait on that one. Let's grab red, just like the P60.
What is it? 2 small reactors on the Okami? I remember.
Oh no, she's got actually 4.
What was that?
She's got 4 on her.
Oh wow.
Because I wanted to
thought
be able to
only one
recharge.
that was
I wanted to be able to recharge the jump drives as fast as possible.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she's got a jump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That ship can jump like 4,000 fucking kilometers.
No, 2,000.
I thought you said it was 4,000.
No, the one that can jump 4,000 is the aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah, somehow. Even knowing it's bigger than the fucking 101.
Why are the small reactors not pulling the uranium automatically? Freaking should be.
Okay, I don't gotta worry about that stuff. That stuff will just shoot right off.
Oh no, that's a small cargo container. Droop. There's the reactors. There we go.
Alright,
Okay, now
there we go. Oh,
now I can also see. Yeah, that's a huge.
Okay. Okay.
And I've got
Windows
a total 8 H2 generators on here.
on what?
On the Okami.
Oh, generators.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how many I'm gonna have to cram into the into the nightmare yet, but it's probably gonna be a fucking ridiculous amount. There's probably gonna be something like 70 of them. Because I want her to be able to sustain and create her own fuel. The only thing she won't be able to handle on her own is probably... No, she should be able to handle uranium if she gets to deposit it or into her ship. Because the way that the battleship's going to be designed is she's going to be a full processing facility as well.
Oh yeah, just like the 101.
Bigger than the 101's processing facility.
You don't. I mean, the 101 has 4 refineries and
I'm
8
doing
assemblers.
Yeah, I'm doing 8 and 8 maxed out. I might actually do 10 refineries and 10 assemblers, to be honest.
You usually want twice as many assemblers as refineries. Is what always seems to be a good number. Okay, I wanted to look at... Oh, this ship only has one large hydrogen tank on it. Oh, I was thinking of the 201, our little destroyer ship. That one is one where I have a ton of small ones tucked all over through it. But this tiny ship, one large hydrogen tank is more than enough for, at least I freaking hope so. Because she is not very big. I just need to get her with enough in her that I can take her up to one of the docking arms. Let's see. Since I don't have screens, I have to actually look down here. We're at 14. Okay. Ooh, then we'll just jump out of the cockpit. We'll actually update one of these screens on here. Update these screens so I can see it easier. We'll just jump in here. We want to do, yeah, left screen, app, hydrogen and energy. Then center screen, app, faction icon. Right screen, app. Nope, right screen. I don't want texting me. I said app. And we will do velocity. There we go. Now we can see. Yeah, it won't take long. She's probably tearing through all that ice I just put in her real quick like. Well, she's still got a little bit. But she is tearing through it. Because Izzy ain't on here, it's not balanced. Yeah, there's nowhere to even consider putting an Izzy on this thing. I have no space. I'd have to remove these windows to throw an Izzy in, and I'm not. And then this outer wall here would become part of the outside, and that ain't happening. Oh, I'd have to put some armor plates over it, like I have here. I really want to keep this full window array. We're at what, 18%? Dang, she's filling up fast. That's good news. Oh, I'm not under inventory. CE. Yeah, what I'm going to want to do is yoink that one that is sitting at. I should have put these oxygen tanks in where the meters were visible. Oh, I can see that one up there. It's full. Then we want to do, because those are about to run out. So I'm going to want to pull this ice out. And then re-put it in, so then it will distribute it a little bit more evenly. Pull all the ice out, put it back in. There, that distributed it much better. I just want all of them working on producing the hydrogen instead of only a few.
Only a couple.
Yeah. Ooh. Because without Izzy to balance it all out, I won't lie, I could easily remove 2 of these reactors.
Yeah, but then the jump drive will charge slowly after a jump.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you stop and realize this puppy down here is only running on 2 reactors. And it's
Fair.
a lot bigger. But I'm pretty and this thing probably has less batteries, even, than what the Okami has in it. Because this thing only has, it's got 4, I think a total of 8 batteries. Because there's 1 there and then 3 here. So that's a total of 4. I think it's like 8 batteries and then the 1 reactor sitting up here and 1 sitting up there. And that's it. I mean, shoot, this thing's working with only 4 H2 generators. And that's only because when I did the retrofit, I snuck 2 more in.
Yeah.
Down underneath, I found a spot where I could sneak a couple extras in, or otherwise it would only had 2 in it.
Yep.
Because there's an area right down under here that was wasted space. That I'm like, I can fit a whole nother H2 generator because you can kind of see it right there next to the thruster.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, we're just going to sneak that in.
As well.
Yep. Now, I want to group these 3 lights into a group, and then that way I can put some exterior blinkers on this puppy. Because this is the type of ship that should have some exterior blinkers.
Yep.
Grab the interior lights right here. And then the O. Oops, wrong button.
The only thing is when we start playing modded, we won't want the
101 in here.
No, because rivers don't detect the light, so we would be fine with.
Yeah, lights won't draw reavers and stuff to you. Well, reavers will just spawn and come at you no matter what. As you develop. There's unfortunately no way getting around that one. But it will keep other hostile things from coming at you.
Yeah.
And they are the only way all that stuff detects you and comes at you is beacons and antennas. Let me grab some
which is gonna have to suck. We're gonna have to rely mostly on GPSs.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna have to remember to put the GPS points down. Oh
yeah.
That
our number 1 bane. Forgetting to put down waypoints.
Oh yeah. They've hurt us a couple times.
Yeah, it has.
I won't lie, especially on our other moon base on the other game.
Yeah.
That one was pretty bad. That one got us. Oh, I was starting to really get worried. I won't
Oh yeah, because I had to
lie.
come and save you in the Atrax because you got your fucking ship blown out.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting that
You
Factorum
get fucking
little
sniped out of the air.
cruiser, little ship to freaking have have a freaking railgun on it, and with its first shot right to my hydrogen tank.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty fucking incredible shot.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Did this
Yep.
really
You
just
just got hit with
happen?
that. You got hit with that master shot. That's what happened.
And stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Right through my hydrogen tank. I'm like,
Yep.
yep, I'm dead in space. They are. There's the interior lights that I just set up. Which I want them to be all red. Blink interval every 2 seconds. Nice slow blinks. Actually, it can be slower than that. And I need to turn them down some. They don't need to be quite that bright either. Switch it to 3 seconds. And we want to bring the radius down to a 1. And the intensity down to like a 2. There, that's much better. Just enough so nearby ships can see us. You know, and don't crash into us. And then we just need to put... Oop, I need to group those into the blinker category.
Spaceship with blinkers on it. Turning left.
Oh, dash 101 BLINK blinkers. And save. And make them go poof. So I don't see them anymore. Now we just want a couple low lights right along the sides of the docking clamp to help light up when docking. Normally I'd want a light right above the door, but I kind of have that spot took up with the dash. And it wouldn't work. It would work replacing the dash with a light over there just fine, but the dash don't line up over here.
Yeah, no, on the other side now. The other side has the M on it.
Yep. Now let's go up, grab these other 4 interior lights. And I just want to bring their intensity down some. They don't need to be quite so super bright. And the radius can be reduced just by a pinch. There we go. That looks so much better.
Oh, geez, she's fucking in the store. I hate this woman.
Let's see.
That one woman who's always in at the last fucking half hour of the night is in the store right now, who always is going off about, is this on sale? Is this on sale?
Oh, God. You have 21%?
Already?
Yeah, it's only one large hydrogen tank.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah, I forgot she flies like a freaking fighter pilot. She's only got, I think, 4 gyros on her.
Yeah, I think you only put 4 on, but she's so light, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Out. Maneuver my camera angle here. Switch my camera angle again. Need to back her up just a tad and then bring her in. And there we go. And 6. And lock. And then thrusters off. Tanks on the stockpile. And they are filling up. And battery set to recharge. Ooh. Now I have the long walk down the tower.
I would have just flown down, but
Yeah, I could have. I won't lie. Part of me says I wish I'd put an elevator in.
yeah, but elevators are so
But at the same time, it would have sucked because I would have had to run the conveying along the outer wall.
yeah, and not only that, but you would have
Oh,
had to have
I
built
keep forgetting
the
that this don't need to be here anymore. There we go. Don't need that sitting there anymore. That med bay. That was only put there for building the tower. So I'd have a easy place to recharge at. Literally, right as I went to open the door, the timer block instantly shut it right in my face.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that happen a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. I've had it happen a lot of times. Oh, let's see. Everything's hollering that we need more ice. And that it can't get to... whatchamacallit. The reactors on the warhorses.
Mm-hmm. Because they're not piped up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah, Izzy's is freaking out about not being able to access those, so.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it always hollering about it.
Yep.
But geez.
Same at this
In
point.
3 hours, we have printed 2 ships. And we're up to 51% on this baby. On
Well, it would have
hydrogen.
taken less time to print them if I was with you.
Oh yeah, it would have took less time to have a spotter.
It's always more effective to have a spotter when you can.
Yeah, because then I could have just stayed sitting in the chair and you could have been sitting over here on the sideline on a couch and just like once you don't see any more sparks and everything. But sometimes you actually need to be actually it would have been better for you to just keep placing some couches along the floor to sit on so you could listen, because it's better to hear when you stop hearing clanging noises.
Well, yeah, no.
But there's no way we could have built those ships by hand that fast.
No, it would have definitely been a 5 hour
And
at that point.
and not missed a block somewhere.
Yeah.
Especially the Okami. Oh my god. That would be terrifying.
Okay. Stuff is, yeah.
I'm looking forward to our ritual sacrifice of the L101.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's going to happen.
Oh, it's definitely going to. I already know it.
But this is our shuttlecraft for going between here and up there. That is the main purpose of this ship, as well as exploration.
Yep.
Especially when we get to our main server and everything, and we'll be going between Mars and the moon and Titan and everywhere else.
We're going to be bouncing around from planet to planet quite a bit.
There will be the Okami 102, or no, the Okami 201, which will be the little bit larger and a lot more jump capability.
Yep.
And it will be designed to it will actually have like a little passenger lounge, because it will be more like a passenger shuttle.
It'd be more like a galaxy liner.
Yep, a cruise. Well, the 301 will be the cruise liner style. Our fancy shuttle. Because I'm only going to have 3 shuttles. This is the basic shuttle and stuff. It's more of a basic kind of supply shuttle.
Yeah.
Small cargo shuttle in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. And then the 201 will be the kind of the passenger style one.
Yep.
It will have passenger seats, or actually it will have couches for the people to sit on, all nice and comfy. No, we'll save the couch design for the 301, the cruiser. The cruise liner style ship. The main difference once that we step up to the 201 and the 301 is there will be some basic point defense on it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more than Gatling guns. But it's just basic point defense.
Yeah.
You know, the Gatling guns will be set up for knocking out missiles, rockets, and anything small that starts getting too close to us. Because we'll throw a defense block in it so that the guns will have max range all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it will allow the Gatling guns to focus their fire better, too, with a defense block. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy to have this puppy now in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing's main design was for trying to find trade stations.
Yep.
And I see blocks that I didn't paint. Wow. Time to face smash. Come on. Does it have to be this? Make sure I'm... Why won't you paint? Why aren't you... Okay, I'm gonna have to test it on another block. What the hell is happening here? I can't paint. Oh, I remember. I have the paint block disabled, painting disabled at the moment because I only converted the texture on the other ship.
Yeah, on the B-16.
And this ship's already all in the clean armor style.
Yep, but just paint.
Yep, I missed those 3 little blocks there.
Oof.
I'm not gonna complain if I only missed those 3 little ones there, and that was only because of the afterthought of putting some landing gear on her, because I did want it to be able to land on platforms.
Yep.
And stuff, because by all regards she should be able to do atmosphere entry.
She should be able to. She's tiny enough.
Oh yeah, because this thing is not heavy at all. She is quite light. In comparison. Oh. I mean, she's nothing like the tiny little space pod shuttle.
Yeah.
But the issue with this shuttle's not designed to dock to a regular docking arm or anything. You have to do a spacewalk to get on and off the ship. Also, this thing can't jump drive. This ship's design was just literally, I was kind of designing a larger version of that. That could jump. Was the main thing. I wanted to be able to have jump drive capability.
Yeah, well, that was the main thing that we wanted it to have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was the whole point for...
More or less just use the ship for exploration.
Yep. That was the whole point for having the 4 reactors to help increase recharge time, as well as increase lifetime out in space.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then we've got the 4 small cargos here, which can haul quite a bit. And stuff, especially if we're out trying to find trade stations.
Yep.
And stuff, and that's the point of our cryopods, so that we can log out anywhere.
Yep.
The only negative side is if we die, we're screwed. I mean, like I said, I could drop a survival kit right here.
It might not be a bad idea to.
It just would then make this bay area literally just walking into one block area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically the survival kit doesn't have to be hooked up to conveyors. The only advantage to it is we can refill our hydrogen and oxygen that way, but we can also refill our hydrogen and oxygen by just stepping in here.
Yeah.
So it really don't need to be conveyored, the survival kit. So I could...
Just more or less get at spawn point.
I could smack it down right here.
Yeah.
That way at least we have we can walk in and access all 4 cargo containers.
Yeah.
Because I don't need access to the gravity generator.
Nope.
And the nice thing, that gravity generator is perfectly dialed into this ship's size.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's another advantage to this ship over the small pod down there. We have gravity, too, in it. That's the one thing that was driving me nuts last night. Or the other night when we launched the space station.
Yeah.
Was the fact that, oh my god, the gravity... Oh yeah, I remember this back. No, this back area has pressurization. Okay, let's go. Survival kit right there. Rotate, rotate. Oh, you can't build it on...
Vents.
Well, it's not a vent. This oxygen tank... This surface of the oxygen tank don't count as an attachable surface.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I freaking wish, because see, it's red. I can't place it
That's
here because the light's there, but if I turn... Oh, it won't even place there.
Oof.
Just a second, let me see, maybe... Oh, I don't have any steel plates, that's why it's red.
Wow. Well, that solves that mystery.
Yep, the nice thing is... There, now it's turned green.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that there's an issue with placing it there.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. There we go. Now let me quickly access it. And I
was
need
about to say, we put stuff on top
survival
of the generator
kit.
before.
Survival kit, and I want to put O-101 in front of it. That way we know which respawn point is the ship. I mean, it's literally the only ship with a survival kit on it. Everything else has med bays.
Yep.
Only reason why this is here is so that we can revive on this ship.
Just in case.
Not too bad for the very few things that I forgot in the initial build. You know?
Nope, nothing.
You know? And like I said, these lights were added on the other one that's on the server, on our creative server. I just didn't re-blueprint it after I put the lights on. Now, the exterior blinkers, those are all new. The exterior lighting.
Yeah.
I won't lie, I would have liked to have these lights closer to the lettering to help light them up. I would rather the lights been here and here. But I can't attach them to the armor panels, and those armor panels are actually hiding the cargo containers that are behind them. Right there, because right there's our... No, these two are where the cargo containers are. And I think this is a conveyor or something right here.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh. At least we can recharge and heal from this one. We just can't refill oxygen and hydrogen, but like I said, we can do that in the cryopods.
Yep.
The only reason why that is on here is for the purpose of having a respawn point when we're out exploring with this. Because this dude can jump.
If anything happens.
This puppy can jump 2,000 kilometers, which is not bad. Especially for, you know, it's only operating with a single little jump drive.
Yeah, that pretty much can jump us anywhere within the world that we currently have generated because Xbox.
Not always, because, like, let's see, that unidentified signal is 8,127 kilometers away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ship that can get us there.
Yeah, I don't know why some of them spawn so far away, even though technically if they can spawn that far away, why don't we have the other...
Well, what's crazy is in single player, I could turn up the spawn rate where more signals spawn more often. But then the server will be like, not recommended. Well, but normally in a big multiplayer world, you'd have a lot of people and these signals would be getting took over. And then a new one would be spawning shortly. Because once a person gets there, it starts the 30-minute timer.
Yep.
You have 30 minutes to get what you want salvaged before it all disappears.
And that is if you don't fully claim it.
and stuff. Or otherwise, you got to go in, and at the moment, since we're in vanilla, you'd have to grind down every block on the grid that has a computer in it, and then hack it. You have to hack every computer block and take control of it, and then set you to owner. That way, it won't despawn. Which is totally a pain in the rear end.
Yep, that's why we haven't bothered to really deal with any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know, because I've seen a few freighters come by, and I'm like, and I've seen some military escorts that I'm like, I would love to go capture them, but it's just too much work to capture, because the military escorts are a good little fighter ship. And stuff. Especially early game, they're really freaking good little fighters. Ooh. There was a little bit of a rubber band, a tiny one. But, I mean, at least thank goodness that ship up there isn't putting any real stress on Izzy. It only has 4 inventories. Well, no, it's got 8. No, it's got 12 inventories. Because it's got 4 H2 generators, the 4 reactors, and the 4 cargos. This is all that this puppy has. That Izzy is tracking. The main thing that Izzy's not the happiest with is the welder wall. But that is an easy thing that we can disable from Izzy. And stuff just by cutting one of these pipes just down to like that. And now it's no longer accessible to Izzy. And oh my god, the server just got smooth.
What'd you do? Disconnect the welder wall?
I just grinded one pipe down, one of the conveyors down.
Yeah, like how
it's just framework at the moment.
Yeah,
and now Izzy don't have to calculate these inventories anymore.
Yep.
All the welders. And it's like, oh my god. Everything's smooth all of a sudden as butter. Izzy's happy. Izzy's not causing us to lag. That's one thing we're going to have to think not quite as big scale for our bases. And I thought I was thinking pretty small with this compared to what we have on our other server. Because the other server, I have 38 of these freaking smelteries. Oh, damn it, not smelteries. Oh, whatchamacallits. I'm about to run out of jet fuel refineries.
Others walking in right now.
Ooh.
Okay, I can go out there and put stuff away.
Yeah, got 38 refineries and... Oh, I can't even remember the ridiculous amount of assemblers I have on that one. Oh, hey, the base is now pressurizing now that Izzy's not having a connection fit.
Moment.
Yeah. But the base needs ice.
Again?
Oh,
The
we
3K that we brought back for one day wasn't enough.
Well, you gotta realize this. I built that entire space station and all that. We haven't put ice into the main base in a while.
Oh, no, yeah, I forgot. We put all that 3K ice into the space station.
Yeah, and that was all into the space station. That big boy up there. But I do like the modular design of this base, though.
Right.
I'm a big fan of the modular style. Because it feels more like how, if we were to land on the moon, how the base would go down. It'd be in modules.
Just to let you know, you got 7 minutes.
Oh, that means I have 7 minutes to 9. Whew. But yeah, we're going to have to get some ice on this big bad pumped into the base. Because she is starting to get pretty low. Well, she is low. I'm pretty sure she's just about out now that it had to process stuff and it's fed ice, leveled out all the ice in the base with the Okami as well now. Let's just check the entire base. I-C-E. Yeah.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, Laz, there's absolutely no ice in the entire
Be careful,
base.
please.
Yeah, we have absolutely no ice in the whole base. Oh, that's why.
Gotta be quick. We only got 5 minutes left before we close up. I gotta open it for you.
I was wondering why the whole freaking ship depressurized. Those doors were open. My bad. Is this room? Oh, it's already set to depressurize.
Just to let y'all know, you got 5 minutes.
Make sure these doors are closed. Yes, they are. Good.
Babe, you can go ahead and take. By the time I get upstairs.
The nice thing is putting ice in the base. All we have to do is just load up the ice and redock, or mine up the ice and just redock it to the stable, and we'll refuel the base. Don't even have to back it into the garage anymore.
Nope.
Just gotta be careful coming out this side because you don't want to bolt out too fast and crash into the docking arm.
Mm-hmm. Try to get some more of these tags done before.
You guys change your sail on... Oh yeah, it is Saturday. My brain ain't working.
Go right around on the side over there. You got people coming up. They're ready to check out. I don't know about the one gentleman that left stuff up there, but
Yeah, check my...
Sriracha, if we had any left,
There's
you would have
where
been
my-
looking at it with all the condiments.
My ice farm.
We're more than likely all out already. It's one of those items that goes pretty quick. Yeah, because we have the Sriracha chili sauce from Clover Valley, but that's the only one that we currently have. Yep.
Okay, now fix my camera angle.
Kellogg's Applejack.
Level out my
Ruby
ship.
7-9. Frosted Flakes. 10 pound. 9. Frosted Mini Wheats. 14-1 with that. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 1. That definitely got decreased in size. Beer kick, drink stick, strawberry watermelon. Skittles, drink stick, wild berry. 20 count. Pepsi's. Liters. Ew, Pepsi cherries and cherry cream. Never even seen that one. just gonna stick that there. 2-liter Baja. El More Latas.
Oops. Did not mean to jump out.
More no stuff for that gets extended. Oscar Mayer Deli Shave. Turkey. Oscar Mayer Lunchable Camp. Oh my.
Sounds like you're having fun putting out your sale things.
Putting them out real quick, yeah. Trying to get some more of them done before. Gotta count stuff up.
Nope, wrong.
Take anybody
freaking
here who's paying with a card only.
Meant to change view, not jump the cockpit.
Sorry.
I can just take y'all here real quick if you're paying with a card.
Yeah, I just got to do it.
Oh, yeah. Now let's just do it over here. Make it quick and easy. He's gonna be a minute. So.
Yeah, you know.
I can grab it from right there. It's just right around on the other side of the bridge.
I don't want to look at it.
Are these your guys' as well? All right, just making sure before.
Can I put this in here?
Yep, those two scanned.
I'm almost
Thank you for those.
Not a problem.
Now that he's up there, that's got
Yeah, if you want to. And then these guys. 2, 3. There's that one.
Yep.
2 of these guys. There's that other one.
That's okay.
Is that everything? The Reese's and the hot fries? That's yours? Alright, just making sure.
there.
New
Finally.
400s. Gonna need to see that ID.
It's secret.
Hundreds.
Oh, that's yeah. Just be careful, my fat butt crack.
Uh-oh. Total for tonight. Oop, give me one more. Are those next week? No, this week.
You guys did a lot before.
Oh, not tonight. We're not gonna have time. It's already after 10. 47:59. We try to do it every night, but some nights it's just not possible.
In the morning.
Put those in.
Well, most of the time we have people who come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's called if y'all hear it. Yeah, if they're here 2 hours before the store's even open, take the time off the floor. It's not that hard. And you guys are all set. Receipt, if you need it, should be down below.
No, you're not.
He said, I got it all. And then I'll let y'all out. Have a great rest of your guys' night. Be safe out there. Not a problem. Just waiting on her. Let her out. Have a good one.
You put this in the store, they're probably gonna come back for it tomorrow.
Oh, they're gonna have to.
It was that lady at, the other guy.
Yup. Yup. They'll be back in the morning for it. Lady forgot her Pepsi. I guarantee you that's them right there. I don't think that's them. I think that isn't them. Yeah. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get this shit fucking done. I want to go the fuck home.
And I'm about to get
I gotta
in
go.
the stream
Yep.
and stuff. I just wanted to get some ice in the base real quick like.
God damn. all the shitload of receipts. Alright. Alright.
There we go. Much better. Everything is busy fueling up. Let's go over here because I'm pretty sure this puppy's all...
Good. That just means on Monday when we get on, that means that the base will be ready to go.
Yeah.
We'll be ready to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the plan is for Monday's stream as of right now, so.
Let's see. Wow, this puppy's at 67%. Stockpile off. Hydrogen thrusters on. Ion thrusters on.
So what even is the plan for Monday's stream?
Oh, we need to get our ice harvester set up at some point.
Oh, that's not going to take all day.
No. We're also going to take the Laz into battle. The L101.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
We're going to go and get the Laz battle damage.
Yep. We're going to see how she handles.
We're going to go and do our first prototech.
Yep.
Hope you...
Okay, I can see how I am lined up here. I definitely need to go back. Locked. Baby? And there she is, all fueled up.
Oop.
I didn't even have to put the batteries on recharge or even switch the tanks to stockpile. Thanks to the Izzy, the new Izzy system.
What ship?
The B60, baby.
B60?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks to that new Izzy system that I put on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the only wing that does not have a ship on it. Well, we've got 3 ships docked to the main base. Now, we've got the B60 Mark II, the Okami, and the stable. It's sad that the stable is the ugliest thing sitting here. I won't lie.
For now.
But also the stable has the best jump distance of all these machines that are sitting here too. Well, no, the Okami actually has a little bit further jump distance than the stable does. And the stable has 3 jump drives in her, but she's so big. And that's what makes a huge difference. If I was to redesign the stable, I would work her with more hydrogen thrusters. She's mostly ion, especially on her backside. I'd have at least 4 more. I'd pretty much replace the top 2 and bottom 2 large ions with hydrogens.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would be about the main things that I'd change on her. Just to have some better forward thrust, because she doesn't have the greatest forward. But she definitely needs a major redesign. Oh. Like I said, the hangar bay is almost perfect. It could be one block on each side narrower. But everything else I would not change with the hangar bay, because it needs to be, unfortunately, this tall, because we need the 4-block opening on the doors.
Oh, like I said, I'm gonna wait to redesign one until we hit modded, when we can add some larger doors in.
Yeah, we really need.
Because at this point, that's what we need to wait for, is modded for our larger doors. Because, well,
What we really need is some more people part of our team.
we just need to start posting recruitments and chats.
And stuff. We definitely
At
need...
this point, we don't really have a choice.
Because I'd love to recruit at least 2 more people. Preferably, I'd love to get a full team of 5.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Because
But I doubt we'll ever.
Because then we'd be able to take all of our ships into combat.
Did you get what you were getting already? Yeah. I'm basically just waiting on the safe to pop at this point.
'Cause I won't lie, after the L101 dies, I'm not making another one until we have drones.
It's all day.
He said it's been pretty steady when I got here, so
But
I wasn't too worried about it.
This is the time to...
We get done what we get done.
mute Laz and wrap up today's stream. Okay, well, everybody, we did some serious accomplishments today. We actually set out to print ships with a ship printer, and we did, compared to the last attempt, where it failed miserably. And we didn't print just one, but we printed 2 ships today. We printed our cargo hauler, which is a refit of the B60 and stuff, where it's got ions, more hydrogen thrust, as well as some point defense to help protect her. We got 2 GATs here. We got the cannon up there. We've got another GAT sitting back here, as well as a missile launcher up here at the front. This is just here for the shits and giggles. I'm not gonna lie. And stuff get in our way and we'll just poof you to pieces. This could be also even used as like a frigate, a small supply frigate and stuff. It could be hauling ammo for the warships and stuff, and it does have enough defense that it would pretty much classify as that and stuff. But then we have our little shuttlecraft, the Okami 101 stuff, which is super nice, which is just a reimagined larger scale version of the starter pod. And stuff that has a jump drive. That's the big thing, having a jump drive. But yeah, I am quite happy. This was a very successful stream and stuff. And I'm going to get off of here and get ready to go to bed and get some well-needed sleep, because I am running on a whole 1.5 hours of sleep. And I am so beat. So, well, everybody, thank you very, very much for joining us this evening, or whenever you're watching this on YouTube. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we are going live. And as always, everybody, thank you very much and have a good one.